we're not trying to say, look, this is a one size fits all recipe for success.
Yeah.
It's just that these are these ideas, these are these potential tools out there. Consider it, think, are these going to work for you? Some may work, some may not. But it's that whole, I think it's about empowerment and trying to empower our listeners and the people who like our content and say, look, you actually, the power to some extent is within you. It's about taking these things on board, not being stuck by your limiting beliefs. Because I think a lot of times people have these things drilled into them. They're not creative. They're not good at writing. They can't produce content. But actually, I think with a lot of stuff, if you do something more and more, you'll get better. And I look at the work that I did at the beginning with the podcast, and I think definitely there's a progression in terms of the way I come across. Hopefully, I'm better than episode 1, and I think that's purely because you're doing something a number of times. That obviously on episode 1 you're nervous, you don't have much confidence. But actually, once you've done it 30, 40, 50 times, it becomes a lot better. And it's funny, Tanya, because I was emceeing a Q&A, and this was about 2 months ago, with quite a relatively well-known sportsman. And then and it went really well. And then afterwards, somebody came up to me and said, "Oh my God, I didn't realize you and this person were really good friends." And I said, "Well, actually, I just met him this evening and we had a nice conversation at dinner." But in a way, it's that whole idea of trying to build a relationship, build some rapport, throw in a few jokes a la Tammy Gulalope, and just keep it lighthearted and not take things too seriously. So it's funny how you can always, learn these things. And actually, I think when you do execute and try and go outside your comfort zone, then actually you break through these limiting beliefs. Don't you think so?
I do. And I think that your podcast and mine both offer people a way of reframing and resetting. I love the title of your podcast. I wish I had thought about it before you did, so I could have used it, because I love it. I would steal it, but I can't. But I do think it really does speak to what we're trying to encourage people to do. Is we're not trying to tell people think this way, think that way. What we're saying is just stop and think. Just stop and think about it. Do you have what you want? Is it working for you? And if not, be true to yourself. Reframe, reset what you need to. There is not one definition of success. You may have a definition of success or a definition of how you should be going about what you want to achieve all these years of your life, that you wake up one day and you say, you know what, this isn't what I want at all. And so, you know what, you can change it if you want. And you can listen to our podcasts and listen to all these amazing, experts and other stories of other people who can tell you about their lives and learn through the lens of their stories. It's such a rich and fertile ground for just reflecting on your own experiences, and to see that, you're not the only one who's, tripped over a curb here or there, or found your way, to a new place, and then maybe discovered it wasn't the right place. So you keep looking. But I think that I just love reframe and reset. That really captures it beautifully.